Now, a Target 12 Investigators exclusive underwater ops.
A specialized state police unit trained in underwater operations.
The deeper you go, the shorter time that you have.
Deployed when the depths of the sea have become an underwater crime scene.
We found the body.
The 9-member team trains regularly, preparing for multiple scenarios that often put the divers at risk themselves.
Target 12 investigator Tim White joined the elite unit as they trained off the coast of Jamestown.
Crime scenes can be complicated in the best of conditions. Imagine handling evidence deep below the surface of the water.
All right, morning, gentlemen.
It's a training scenario the State Police Marine Unit has encountered in real life.
They're investigating a potential disposal of a body.
Somewhere off the coast of Fort Wetherill in Jamestown, a rescue mannequin is waiting to be found.
Unknown where. We've already interviewed the witness.
And the oceans around Rhode Island can be unforgiving.
The visibility is not great. It's not like going to dive in the Caribbean. Visibility is sometimes 6 inches, so lights are out.
For that reason, no state police diver ever goes in the water alone.
If this fails, then you get a problem.
Something dive team leader Sergeant Ryan Mahoney knows too well.
Further down you go, the more compression that happens.
Who once got entangled on an object on an underwater mission.
If something does go wrong, it's keeping you cool, and then having your buddy keep you cool. Safety is our #1 priority because, you know, you're going in for a body recovery. You don't want to go in for another one.
As each member enters the water,
stay on the line, arms length apart. Stay on line, head out. Hopefully we'll run into it.
They need to keep a tight formation. You're seeing what they did, the murky water impacting visibility. Then after several minutes, the body reveals itself through the haze. On the surface, a dive team member confirms the find.
We found the body.
The divers use air from their own tanks to inflate a device that shoots the body to the surface, but it's not just a recovery mission. Dive team members act as crime scene investigators, using cameras to document evidence, looking for other clues, and in this case, signs that this was no accident.
The body had a weight belt on it, so that was obviously documented. He has that. That's part of the evidence.
In December, the state police dive team was activated for the recovery of a pregnant woman who had been murdered and submerged in the icy waters of Carbuncle Pond in Coventry, and in East Providence, they helped recover the body of a man whose truck went into the water. Have you been on those operations?
Yes.
What's that like?
There's no way to really mentally prepare yourself for them. You have that understanding when you take on this task, this role.
Part of the job?
Part of the job, yes. Use this line to tie it to the boat.
But it is no easy task to join the state police dive team.
Physically, we probably have the most difficult tryout, so to speak, for a specialty unit. It takes a certain mindset to want to do this.
Each member of the team is advanced diver certified and has trained for multiple scenarios, going into tight underwater spaces, even in the middle of the winter, diving with members of the Maine State Police under a thick sheet of ice.
If you're claustrophobic, this isn't for you.
Recovering bodies underwater is among the most sensitive operations they encounter, and while challenging, Mahoney says for them, it's about more than just evidence collection.
It's satisfying to know that you're able to give, a family closure when you do locate a body.
Coming up, new at 6. The operations they conduct above the surface of the water, and a new tool that is on the way to help in their mission. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, 12 News.